read the book of Psalm chapter 73, David was troubled. He was troubled when he observed the wicked prospering. He could not comprehend this. He says in verse 16, "This troubles me deeply." He could observe the wicked doing well, while the righteous were suffering. And he felt for that moment as if God was unjust. He was deeply troubled. And I'm sure we have some of us here this morning who feel the same. Does it pay to serve this God? Is it worth it? Those feelings, those moments come. And friends, failure to understand how God works has made many people fall away and even stop serving. But I'm here this morning to remind you, brothers and sisters, that God is not unjust. He will not forget your labor of love. God is not unjust. And so, with this understanding, the writer encourages us this morning to do 3 things that I'm going to go quickly through, and then we are done. Number 1, because we know now that God is not unjust and God will not forget our labor in Him, He tells us, then keep on serving Him with diligence. Continue serving Him with diligence. You see, brothers, our service to God and to fellow human beings should continue with determination, enthusiasm, and earnestness in order for us to realize what we hope for. Paul would say this in the book of Galatians 6:9. Do not grow weary in well-doing, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you don't give up. And my brothers and my sisters, this morning, I simply came to urge you, continue serving God with diligence, with determination, not just half-heartedly. Let's serve God wholeheartedly with our time, with our resources, with our gifts and talents, because we know God is not unjust. He will not forget our labor in Him. Number 2, He tells them, and He tells us this morning, we should not become lazy or slothful. You see, brothers and sisters, there's a temptation to slow down and become lazy, especially when we don't see the fruit of our service immediately. When we don't see the fruit of our service immediately, there is a temptation to slow down or to become slothful, or other Bibles say lazy. And especially we of the 21st century, we who get everything we want instantly. It's fortunate that what is happening out there in our society, in our culture now, where everything is instant, we've brought that to church also. And we want God to respond to our ministry and to our service instantaneously. And because of this, because that's not how God operates, many have fallen away.